welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're in LA at the LA Convention Center at the Fishtail Magazine event. Gavino, do you know anything about this event?
Yeah, this is my kind of event right here. We got Cholo style bikes if you're into that. All kinds of merge, customized bikes to an extreme level of this bike probably never seen the road, which is not my kind of thing. I like to put my miles on my bike.
Right, this is more like an art form.
It is an art form, exactly. It is amazing. Look at the detail. Even the mirrors have edging on them. The display on it, it just looks amazing.
Let's take a walk and check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, we just ran into Mo and his amazing bike here. How are you today?
Doing fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hey, so how did you get into this?
Well, my father had a Harley and I loved it. And I said one day when I can afford one, I'm going to buy me one. And this is what I bought. When I first purchased it, this is a 2016 Street Glide.
Okay.
So, and a friend of mine had a Road King that was really fixed up. And I was like, wow, I would love to do it like that. And over the years, it continued into this.
So do you ride this bike? To me, it's
I
so
do.
beautiful to ride.
Thank you. I do ride it when I have the time, and yeah, we do ride it.
Okay. What can you tell me about it?
Well, it's the paint. It's called a Peg and Go with a root beer brown in it. The gentleman named Jake Blancos, of Fresno, California, is the masterpiece of what you see here.
And all the chrome, I see there's a lot of, what is that, like carvings?
Yes, it's called engraving. A gentleman out of LA, Long Beach, named Luis Rodriguez, is the gentleman that did the engraving as well as the seat.
Yeah, I did see the seat. The seat's beautiful.
Thank you so much. And the gold plating, I did myself. So all the gold you see that's on it, I did myself.
How did you do that?
It's a machine that's called a gold plater. You can turn it into copper, brass, or gold. It takes some time. It's a process to do.
How long did it take you to complete it? Or is it complete?
It's complete over the 4 years, about 4.5 years it took me to get it to where it's at today.
And what inspired this look?
I wanted something different. I wanted to more go with the Aztec look, my heritage, and so that's what we went for. And I went off the painter's idea because he's like, what do you want me to do? I said, give me something that you haven't done yet. And he's like, I got it. And a year and a half later, this is what he gave me.
Okay, so dare I ask how much you've invested in this bike?
And we roughly estimated about 90,000 to this. And about a few years ago, we were going to retire the bike. Okay. And I was like, okay, how do we retire? We were going to do it in Vegas. Okay. So I came across this and I was like, wow, that's different. And looked into it more and ended up getting it.
Beautiful. Well, I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back. Here we have Eric on his beautiful, what is it, a 22?
No, it's 04 Road King.
04 Road King.
Yep.
All right, perfect. This is a beautiful bike. How did you come up with this color?
You know, it was actually by accident. When I first bought this bike, because I have another one I was building, I was just gonna do some quick paint, just to make it my daily rider.
Yeah.
And there's a car, a lowrider car that we saw in the magazine. I just love the color.
Okay.
So that's kind of, I said, you know what? We're having it all apart. Let's just paint it. And it came out with the flake, the boat flake, very heavy. And it came out so nice, we just decided to go ahead and finish building it.
And finish it. No, that's awesome, man. So where do you get your engraving done, or do you guys have someone in your club that does them there?
No, I have a guy in Fresno, Alex Pena. He's done all my engraving. He has a little kind of a simple style, which I really like.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, just clean and simple. That was kind of the whole basis of the bike, outside of the flake, of course, but no patterns, just nice, clean, basic. You know.
That's awesome. So, how much time and money do you think you have invested in this?
You know, funny is this, we actually built it really quick. It was less than 6 months to build it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the engraving, I've been kind of getting pieces as we go.
Okay.
So, in fact, I got my last 3 pieces Thursday morning to put on the bike. So the handles and one of the covers there. So, but it about 6 to 8 months, and I would say bike included, maybe 20 to 25,000.
That's not bad.
No. Well, we did a lot of the work ourselves. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, we did a lot of the paint work and stuff ourselves.
So we just found out about you guys' club. Do you guys go to different events every year? Do you guys go all together? What do you guys normally do?
Yeah, we kind of talk about, you know, what events we want to go to. Local stuff, we just kind of go on our own.
Okay.
And then, you know, different events, like, you know, this was kind of a planned event. Guys will say, hey, you know, anybody, you know, want to go here, and we try to get as many as we can to go over and participate in the show.
Oh,
I really love the way the flake makes the chrome pop.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I just changed the wheels as well for that factor, because that's kind of, once we got the paint on, it was just about what do you call it, bringing out the paint.
Yeah,
So
it definitely works. And what about this headlight?
yeah, you know, it was just kind of a trial thing. I don't know if you noticed on the back too, it's another little tips of my exhaust are also painted to match the bike.
Oh, no,
Something nobody has done you'll start seeing a lot of it.
Seeing it more and more.
But we went with the Cycle Smith just because it has that bling, you know. And then I changed the wheels for the same reason. It was just, I have another set of wheels, the straight spoke, same wheels, but the straight smooth spoke. But we said, you know, let's just go ahead and dress it up a little more, make it really pop.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It definitely is. Now, you said this was supposed to be your daily driver.
Yeah.
So do you take it out on the street and ride it?
Yeah,
or
no,
do you,
we definitely ride it. Just a lot more carefully.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
I have
course.
another one that I started to build that's, you know, like it's a street glide like this, and I'm gonna go. Eventually, I'll get to it again, but it was just supposed to be a quick, you know, touch up some paint and ride it. But it's now attending more shows than riding. So.
That happens
But around
sometimes.
town, you know, we'll ride it. I won't go on long, you know, distance rides, but around town, you know, events like that, we'll take it out.
Perfect, Eric. This is a very beautiful bike. Thank you for taking the time.
No worries. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, so you come check out the bikes. Not only that, they have the miniature lowriders. There's plenty of competitions here. You can buy some, there's raffles. You can come check them out. There's a lot of people just going around showing off. And just look at the artwork on them, like, it's cool. What do you think about these toys, Jess?
They look like they're fun.
They do look like they're fun. And everybody here seems like they're having a great time. Come down and check them out.
30? I was just telling them that my ex-husband had a bike like this, a bicycle.
This takes me back to like the 90s. I remember when we were walking around
Yeah.
and we put the steering wheel on the bicycles because why not?
And I sat on it once. I could not reach and pedal at the same time. It was chrome with flames on it.
Nice. All right, Jess, check out this masterpiece and look at the little doll.
I'm scared. He looks very angry.
He does look very angry. I have a doll phobia, so it freaks me out a little bit.
Do you?
I do. But I like how they have all the Aztec, the Mayan stuff. They have the Aztec god here, Aztec calendar, a couple of different gods over here too. It's a nice.
So is that what that is? All the Aztec tattoos on the baby?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
And that it's called Aztlan.
Yeah, their club is called Aztlan.
They're doing the Aztec dance for the beginning ceremony for the Fishtails event. Pretty cool. Here with Trevor now, checking out his beautiful bike. What's up, Trevor?
How you doing?
I'm good. Can you tell us about the latest updates? The last time we saw you, you didn't have the ST fairing on.
That's correct. So my vision was to make the Dino Lowrider S into the ST. So that's where I got your guys' help, and you've helped me make my creation of the Dyna/Lowrider ST. So here it is. It's a Dyna, but it's still a Lowrider ST, and I really, I think I pulled it off. It looks good. Thank you, guys.
So glad you love it. So what all have you added besides the fairing?
So we made the fairing. I added the ultra cool oil cooler. I wired it into your guys' fairing here. So when it gets hot, the light comes on. Also made the window out of brass. This is one of a kind. I don't think anybody else has done this ever. And, just little things. So my garage door opener is also on a switch right here. So I hit that. And then, and I got, everybody was doing the LP6. So I figured out a way to put the LP4 so it's flush and it looks like, like an old FXR fairing, FXRT fairing. So I love the way all this came together, and it's not a big light sticking out. And,
that's a great modification.
Yeah. So, Advanblack, you guys are awesome, and thank you for the help along the way.
Thank you. So, tell me about this airbrush.
Okay, so I was a commercial fisherman for a long time. I'm still a diver. So I just kind of integrate the bike into my lifestyle. So as you can see, there's like pirates and scuba diving and sharks and things that I enjoy. So as you go through the bike, I just added this. So right now we're in March and the whales are migrating northwest. So I just added this. So before I had a 2-step seat that came all the way back to here, and it would cover all this beautiful paint. So I decided, well, you know, I need to fill something with that. So I made this little skull, and came up with a new seat design. So me and LaPera came up with a tooled seat. So this is brand new as well.
And is this Poseidon or?
That's exactly right. So that's Poseidon, and then a diver's worst nightmare is when you look over and you see that guy. It's a big great white.
And what about the portraits of the ladies on the side? Is that someone that you know?
No comment. It might have been a girl I met in Mexico.
Is there anything you want to ask, Gavino?
Oh, I just love it. I love that.
Yeah, so that's the Mark V dive helmet. And then, you know, if you
Okay.
follow that,
Oh,
You go
she's
around
cute.
you stay around here. So got the American flag, and
I love all those little touches. If you don't know and you're just walking by, you don't really
if
see
you
them.
really dig deep. So when we were in Italy, I judged a show out there. So I came back with a pocket full of change. So this is all Italian money, which is treasure, right?
Yeah.
So
So you really have to dig deep for the treasure here. I love that.
down here, this is when I race people.
Yeah.
No quarter, no mercy. And then you can just, throughout the, you know, there's boat cleats here, like tie downs, and
Yes.
unless
Saw
you're
it, what it turns into.
the front
Yeah.
ones.
So much little detail that you're like, the more you look at it, you're like, oh wait, what is that? Oh,
Yeah.
there's
I
that.
can't leave anything alone. I always have to mess with it. So when I got the oil cooler, we decided to make its own case for that. You know, it's never finished. I got a million other ideas, but we'll see.
How much do you think you've invested in this bike?
Luckily, I've had good sponsors and good friends that have helped me out, but I try not to think about it.
That's the best way to do it.
Right.
Don't even worry
If you
about it.
have to think about it, you probably shouldn't be doing it, right?
That's true. I love it. I love the color. I love everything about it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Trevor. We'll see you next time.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, brother.
So we just got to the end of the Fishtail Magazine event.
We did.
It was such a great event, so much artwork and time that goes into each and every one of these bikes. And then we got to see Aztec dancers. We got to visit with all the vendors here. What did
No.
you think?
I had a blast here. It's amazing at how much hard work, attention to little details goes
Yes.
into every single bike. Even right now as I'm talking, I'm seeing bikes spinning. I'm looking at them, chrome and gold everywhere. So my eyes are all over the place. Amazing bikes. People were super nice. Everybody was talking to us. We had a blast. The dancers were amazing. No, it was
Yeah,
pretty good.
they were.
Overall, I really enjoyed the show.
Same. We had such a good time. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you at our next YouTube. Thank you so much for watching our YouTube channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.